Welcome to Hamtramck, Michigan, home to the worst drivers in the United States of America, a city that doesn't believe in garbage cans, a place where dreams of rock and roll superstardom come to die a long, excruciating death. I remember the first time I ever came to this beautiful locale. I was in my mid-20s and a girl who hosted an open mic downriver invited me to go with her to an open mic in Hazel Park. She was sexually attractive, so of course I agreed to attend with her. I was also a raging alcoholic at the time, but I never drove, so the only time I left the downriver area after 5 p.m. was when somebody else was playing designated drunk driver. I don't remember much about the open mic. I was too preoccupied thinking about what kind of sordid activities we would get down to when we got back to her place. I grabbed a 30-pack from a local liquor store on the way out of town. Then she got a phone call that changed the course of the night. An ex-boyfriend of hers had locked himself out of his house coming back from the new Dodge in Hamtramck, and she had a spare key, so he asked her to swing by and let him in. When we got there, he was completely hammered and emotional, so I helped her carry him into his room, and they stayed in there the rest of the night. I grabbed the beer out of the car and sat on his living room floor, tossing back can after can until the sun came up, listening intently as moans of ecstasy emanated from the bedroom. Not a positive first impression, and I only came back to Hamtramck maybe 3 other times over the course of the next 10 years. Right before the pandemic, I met this eclectic man on Craigslist who wanted me to make a documentary about his life. I'd go into his house, and as soon as I'd come in, he'd lock about 7 deadbolts behind me. I'm lucky I didn't get sodomized or worse. Believe me, it was on my mind. While nothing materialized of our business relationship, visiting with him allowed me to see the area with new, sober eyes. I didn't know that this place would become so important to me in the near future. In a weird way, spending so much time in this city has reminded me of my purpose in life. I feel like I've tapped into something I'd long given up on, and for that, it will always be special to me.